Hey y'all, how y'all doing today? Peace on earth. Okay, so y'all, so I was so distracted by this orb right here. So it's like the flashlight. So you guys can see. Let me see something now. Let me make sure you guys can see these cards because I couldn't turn it around the other way because I was like, y'all might not be able to see. Okay. And I was so distracted by the orb, and I looked at the clock, y'all. It was like 3:33. It's 3:33 a.m. Like just then, and I don't know why. I just felt so like I really, really, really wanted to do this reading, and I just don't know why because I don't care that much, but I am kind of curious. Okay, so I think when you guys see this, it's gonna say something like before, like what if Takeoff, why am I always trying to call him Quavo, but what if Takeoff got a psychic reading like the day or maybe a couple of days before his death? It's gonna say something like that. What would it have said? So this is what we gonna do, y'all. So like, this is how I feel, y'all. I don't feel like people get readings that say you're gonna die because then what, you know? But I do feel like sometimes people will get readings preventing them from dying if they're not supposed to die. But I'm wondering, y'all, um, had he had got, this one seems important, so I'm gonna take that over there. Had he had got a reading days before he died, like, would that give us, more information on how he died for real? Because we know what they say, but we don't know if that's the truth. Y'all, a little while back, I had like a so-called Illuminati card, and I forgot what it looked like. But I feel like if it comes out, then I'm going to remember it. Okay, so let me see. Let me look at the cards that already came out. So, I would have told Takeoff. So, y'all are Takeoff, right? Cause it's like I'm talking to y'all. But this is what I would have told Takeoff. For one, this card seems like so important. So, the thing is, y'all, I am an intuitive reader. I read oracle cards. I don't read tarot. These are tarot cards, but if I know the tarot meaning, I might and I might not read it like that, okay? But I am the reader, so you have to listen to the reader, okay? Most of the time, the reason why I got these cards is to read them intuitively, just like I would do oracle cards. So if you know the meaning to these tarot cards, I kind of don't like when people do that. When I, like, if I'm doing personal readings and I'm telling them what the message is, and they tell me, oh, this card means this and that, why would spirit give me a card knowing good and well I don't know what it means? But sometimes when I am talking to my friends that read tarot, sometimes I ask them, like, what does this card mean? Or something like that. But really, so I'm just telling y'all how this going to go so y'all can understand for those of y'all who read tarot out there. Spirit is not going to give me a card that I don't know what it means. And I do understand that sometimes if I am listening to readings on YouTube, Spirit will give you extra meanings. But that don't mean Spirit just going to give you a whole nother meaning when I am the reader, you know? So sometimes when I be watching readings on YouTube, I respect the fact that that is the reader. So Spirit's going to give them whatever. Spirit's going to give them what Spirit wants them to say. So even if they do pick up a card and that card looks like some, say it's an oracle card, and that card looks like it's something that I don't understand, I'm still gonna respect the fact that the reader has gave me whatever they got. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so now that we got that, so because I want everybody to be like, that's not what that means, because I'm reading intuitively, okay? So, anyways, but these cards are not going to be like traditional anyways. So I'm talking to Takeoff, right? So I would have been like, so these are first cards that came out. I definitely would have said, I thought I was going to start with this one, but I'm looking at this card right here. But this is the High Priestess card, y'all, and definitely would have said, okay, so intuition is around you right now. Listen to your intuition. And I would have said, this looks like, the fact that this says the grandchildren, I just feel like an ancestor, like a older ancestor, maybe a grandparent would have been in the reading. So I would have been like, okay, I feel like you have like a grandparent or older, a old like an ancestor that was like old in age around you right now. And two father cards. So I definitely would have said, okay, it's some masculine energy around you right now. It's some masculine energy around you right now, and I would have felt like maybe it was a father, a grandfather, or something like that. And so if you have these ancestors that are coming out right in the reading, and this card right here, I feel like this one was really important. So let me think, y'all, what this card would have been can be saying, because I just pulled this out. This is actually a very successful businessman, okay? That's what this card means when I see this card. This is someone that's just successful. This is someone who in their right mind will be it's a very successful businessman. So I would have been like, okay, so this card is very important. I would have felt like they were talking about him. Okay, and I was like, it's something about business that spirit wants you to use your intuition for right now. But you got these other two cards, and I'm only hearing ancestors. So okay, y'all. Let me talk more fluently, okay? So I'm just gonna start talking as if I'm talking to him. I'm not gonna say anything anymore on the line of what I would have said or what I would have told him. I'm gonna try not to say nothing like that, because I really feel like it's gonna work better if I just talk, okay? So Takeoff. The fact that you got ancestors here in a reading, starting off, then I feel like they want you to know that they are around, and they're telling you to use your intuition right now. Usually and y'all, I just did a personal reading the other day, and I told a girl the same thing. For me, usually when the ancestors come out and tell you to use your intuition, they're trying to warn you of something, okay? So, and I'm seeing this card right here. I'm going to talk to y'all like y'all take off, okay? I'm seeing this card right here. And since I know that this is a successful businessman, then I'm going to say that maybe they are talking about you. You are a successful businessman. And you have a lot. But when I put these two cards together right here, these two cards together right here, another message is that I'm getting is that you got a lot of masculine energy around you right now. Okay, so let me keep going, y'all. So this was what I do in any other reading. Usually I start off with 6 cards, but I was led to stop, and it was just only 4 cards, y'all. I was led to just stop right then. So, yeah, I definitely would have felt like he was the good guy fighting off a lot of bad people. Because when I see this card, that's what I get. And I don't know why I get that, but that's what I get. This is a man with like an alligator face. And since I love alligators, and I look at them and I know an alligator will like tear you up. An alligator will tear you up, but I look at them as very, very, very gentle creatures. So I'm definitely getting his energy here. So I would have definitely been like, okay, like, who don't do anything by the book. Okay. So I would have definitely been like, okay, they're talking about you and they're trying to tell you something. So let's keep going, y'all. Let's see what this message is trying to say. Okay, it seems as if Takeoff, you kind of have like a very nonchalant attitude, like you don't want to listen. You kind of like the type that don't really like to listen to certain things, and you're gonna have to listen. So yeah, y'all, this would have definitely went in a way of telling him. I would have definitely told him danger was around the corner, because that's what I was wondering, y'all. I was wondering, yeah, I would have definitely told him that. Now let me tell y'all what else is going on. Israel, are you gonna hold the phone steady or not? Because this was your idea to even have the flashlight light on, and I need to see. I need to see. They need to see the cards. Okay, so it does look like to me he had an option to be saved, because like I said, y'all, spirit don't usually give people readings right before they die if they were destined to die. If they had a choice, like y'all know they say people rush their time. That's true, y'all. So sometimes when people die and when things happen to people, they just ignore the warning. And I would have told Takeoff, look, don't ignore the warning. Okay, come on, I gotta show them this card now. Whatever you're doing, you gotta do it quick. I would have definitely told Takeoff, don't ignore the warning. But what I'm getting is a personality that if y'all know more about him and I don't know, then hey, I don't know. Because I know people do look at him as if like he's just the type to just mind his business and he don't really do much and stuff like that. He might be the most coolest one out of everybody, but he also has this side of him that like kind of ignores. I feel like he is a type that will potentially ignore wise counsel. Like I think what the energy that I'm getting here is that, and I would have been telling him because I actually had this reading the other day with somebody else, y'all. And I would have said, look, you're the type of person, like, look, you're the type of person, if someone says one thing wrong to you, you will definitely turn a deaf ear. You're the type of person that will block things out. Okay, y'all, so I know somebody like that. Oh, y'all, I know somebody like that. And I know this person very well. This is the type of person that when she hears something that don't sound right to her, sometimes she can avoid trouble if she actually sometimes she can avoid the trouble if she actually listens to whatever that she feels like is stupid. If she feels like it's stupid, if she just listen to it, then she can decipher if it's bad or good or not. Instead of just saying, I already know this dumb, so I'm just supposed to not listen. And y'all know who that person is. That person is me, okay? Takeoff kind of has this energy, right? So I would have been like, hey, look, really pay attention to what I'm saying, because if I say, because it seems like if I say something to you that you don't want to hear, like if I'm telling you all this danger is around you, like I'm about to say right now, y'all, with this card, and this card, and this card, if I'm about to say danger is all around you, immediately you the type to be like, man, I'm not hearing that. He the type to be like, man, I'm not hearing it. If I don't want to hear it, I'm not going to hear it. And he's going to not leave the reading what he would do, because there are some types that would just leave the reading alone. He would be the type to instantly just block out whatever I say. And wow, I mean, the reason why I can hear that so good, y'all, because I'm like that. I've been in situations before where I knew what that person was saying sounded dumb, but I realized, like I've told myself before, like I've been like, girl, like you can't block out everything, because even if it don't sound right, there still might be a message in there for you. So I had to teach myself that, y'all. I had to actually teach myself to stop blocking out everything, because y'all know this happened to me maybe 2 days ago. What was it, y'all? Forgive me, but I really want to say this. What was it? Maybe 2 days ago, somebody told me something, and they said, I forgot what it was. They was like, "You don't remember?" And I was like, "Oh, I remember now." I was talking to my son, and he said, "You didn't hear me?" And I was like, "No." He was like, "How do you not hear me? And I'm standing right here in front of you, talking to you." And I said, "Because it was stupid what you were saying." So I blocked it out. And I realized, even though it sounded dumb, if I had kept listening, y'all, I've literally taught myself to do that. If I would have kept listening, then I would have been able to help whatever situation that he needed help with at that time. But y'all, literally, he is 22 years old, and he was arguing with his girlfriend. Like, who has time for 22-year-old's conversation, you know? That's what I thought. But when he asked me the question again, I saw that, oh, okay, it was important. I didn't know. I thought y'all just talk about dumb stuff all day. So, but y'all, for real though, who has time for a 22-year-old conversation? Because that's what I'm saying, y'all. So, I would have definitely told him, like, look, you about to be somewhere laid out. Y'all, if y'all can see this, you about to be somewhere laid out, dead. Like, with, so he had bullet wounds in him. These are stab wounds in a person. If y'all can see, this is a person laid out in front of a building with stab, being killed basically with stab wounds out, Now, I think when you look up the definition to this card, because I did one time before, I think the card actually means something pretty good. I think it do. But hey, like I said, I'm reading these cards intuitively today. I'm only looking at the picture, okay? I'm only looking at the picture. So I would have said, it looks like to me there's danger all around you, but if you make the right decision, it can be avoided. The reason I say that, because this is a card of decision right here. So it looks like to me he had a decision to make. I would have said you have a lot of enemies. But they're not enemies in a way of he deserved these enemies. And the reason I say that is because this is a friendly person fighting off a whole lot of unnecessary stuff. So it looks like to me that you have enemies, and so I would have been like, okay, so the first part of the reading, you come off as a successful businessman, and your ancestors are telling you to use your intuition right now. So when your ancestors say there's a decision you have coming up, your intuition needs to kick in and say, don't leave, okay? I mean, to leave, or to don't do something, because I see you fighting a whole lot of negativity. I see danger all around you, and if you don't make the right decision, I see you laid out somewhere wounded. So, wow. So y'all, wow. So, y'all, we really can. I didn't know what this reading was gonna say. I was like, what, a guy that died? So people don't usually get readings before they die, or do they? Because I've had to tell people a bunch of times, a whole bunch of times, you would never know. I told my homegirl the other day, I was like, you just don't know how soft you have to talk to people. Like, and she was like, oh, no, 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 not me, not me. And I know her pretty well, so I know she can take it. But for the most part, it's a lot of people that say, oh, no, not me, not me. Tell me straight up, tell me the truth. But you have no idea how soft you have to talk to people, because people will not receive what you tell them. Because do you know how many times I see death around somebody? More times than I would like to say it, okay? So, but you tell them so they can avoid it. So, oh my gosh, y'all, Takeoff could have avoided it. So, I feel a reading closing. So I'm just gonna say, okay, Takeoff spiritual team, do y'all have anything else y'all want to tell Takeoff? So, do y'all have anything else y'all want to tell Takeoff? So, Takeoff, all of your cars, you don't have too many pleasant cars here, Takeoff. This is the only one. So, Takeoff, I see somebody, what I would have said was, I see somebody trying to rob you. Leave you with all your baskets empty. That's what I would have said. Now, the store that they are putting out there, nobody said that they was trying to get robbed, but maybe, or I don't know. Yeah, I think this is, I was about to say maybe not financially robbed, but yeah, I think these are baskets. So I always look at, for me, I look at the baskets as money. So it's like your wallet, your possessions. So I would have said somebody trying to rob you. Somebody don't like you, so stay protected. Somebody has been watching you, and somebody has been strategically. When I see this car, y'all, that's what I say. Somebody has been strategically watching you and waiting for you to slip up. So listen to your intuition. Yeah, I felt like Takeoff has had a dream. I feel like he actually had a dream. So Takeoff did not listen, y'all. Wow. He didn't listen. He actually got his psychic reading because he had a dream. He had a dream a couple of nights before this. So let's see what just fell out here. Let's see what just fell out. This is... Wow. Let me say this. Because... Let me say this. This is not Takeoff's reading no more. This is for somebody out there. Spirit is about to raise you up. Okay? You're going through initiation right now. Don't worry about what you're going through. Spirit said don't worry about what you're going through. Spirit said you're going through an initiation. Spirit said you are passing the test. Somebody's baskets are about to overflow. This is how I know we're not talking about Takeoff, because he already a rich man, okay? Spirit says somebody's possession, somebody's material abundance is about to overflow. Spirit said you deserve it. Somebody take you a spiritual bath, though, because since you've been going through this initiation, Spirit wants to complete an initiation with you by you taking a spiritual bath, and Spirit's going to show you a whole bunch of downloads, okay? Now let's go back to the reading. But the reason you're going to be financially or materialistically, is what I'm hearing, abundant, is because you didn't pass this test, okay? It's this initiation that you done went through. Somebody's world is about to change. This is the world card. Your whole world is about to change for the best. I think we finished with Takeoff reading, y'all. I don't like staying on that negative stuff long anyways. Yeah. Somebody's whole world's about to change. Going through this initiation card. Boo boo. Can you show this to me? Can you show it? Okay. Somebody's going through an initiation, y'all. Don't forget to do this spiritual bath. Okay. So, anything else for the people? Okay, maybe they're going back to the reading now. Let me see. Let me pull another card. Yeah, definitely Takeoff. You're not the type to like to listen to nobody. And it looks like to me, one reason why Takeoff is so quiet, you guys, is because Takeoff kind of have like anger issues. Takeoff will take off real quick. Do y'all know his sign? Do y'all know his sign? Because he is coming off Taurus energy. Because that's how I am. Y'all know Tauruses don't like to get mad, because when you make a Taurus mad, it's hard to calm them down. So, so y'all. So that's why, for the most part, Tauruses are very calm, okay? Because Takeoff, if you don't take heed to what I'm saying, there's danger all around you, okay? So it's going to be a decision you got to make. So Spirit would have definitely warned him, you guys. I'm just going to go ahead and end this reading. But y'all know what I want to know right quick. I just want to ask Spirit, because this is one thing I always wonder. Did Spirit save? That came out. Did Spirit save Quavo? Or was Quavo just not the sacrifice to be made at that time? Did Spirit save Quavo? Or was Quavo not the sacrifice to be made at that time? I feel like, for one, it was not Quavo's time. Look at this picture of this man with the watches. It was not Quavo's time. It was just not Quavo's time. Something about money. Something about money saved Quavo. Show this picture, boo-boo. Show this picture. I should have did this the other way, because she ain't nothing but 7 and she ain't paying me no attention. Something about money saved Quavo. So Spirit, let's see what they're saying. Something about money saved Quavo. What are y'all saying? Something about money saved Quavo. Y'all look at this card. Something about money saved Quavo. Let me see what they're saying. What are y'all saying? There's something about money saved Quavo. Look, y'all. Okay. This is something about money saved Quavo. I feel like Quavo gave a whole lot to a whole lot of people to keep his life. I do feel like it could have been Quavo, but he gave a whole lot to a whole lot of people to keep his life. Makes me feel like he knew about it, especially with this card right here. So this card is when someone has to do what they have to do. That's what. Now, I read this card not too long ago. When you feel like you have to do what you have to do, they say that people used to put this coin under their tongue when they had to lie under oath. Under oath. What did I just say, y'all? Under oath. So Quavo definitely took some type of oath that maybe he felt like he had to do what he had to do. So, let me see though. Was it enough? Hey, Israel, you just said. Okay, y'all, maybe I should start like this in the beginning of the video. What I was getting is, I'm gonna start with this card. I'm gonna put the rest of these up because I don't remember what they said. That they was definitely coming for Quavo too. That was definitely coming for Quavo too. Let me see, y'all. It's just, I just kind of got that energy, y'all. I know that they make sacrifices and stuff, and I know that people was like, it was Quavo's sacrifice, it was Offset's sacrifice, it was both of their sacrifices, because I felt like that too. But in that situation, like, how do you not, this is the Hierophant. Okay, but how do you not, in a situation like that, how can you know, it's so easily for anybody to get shot. A card of intuition. I say when I see this card, a spiritual awakening. So, maybe Quavo kind of had like the same dream or something to where he was told to use his intuition to save himself. These people don't be all awake on. Look, y'all, I just said that. Like, they definitely have some type of ancestral guidance around them, y'all. There's something about them Migos, they're not all bad, because their ancestors still work with them. They definitely had, oh, they are kin, huh? I was about to say, I was about to say, it seems as if they both have some type of older grandparent or something around them. I was about to say that. And they are kin, huh? So they would have the same ancestors. So let me see. I do feel like this was someone really waiting and being strategic, trying to get both of them. Spirit, was it supposed to be Quavo and Takeoff? But Quavo just did what he was, like Quavo did what he was supposed to do. Look, this is two people right here. This is two people. So even though it's a man and woman, I really feel like it was supposed to be both of them. I think it was supposed to be both of them. But Quavo did what they wanted him to do. But I don't feel like they was going to spare Quavo anyways. I think Quavo just got protected. This is what I was saying earlier. This is a picture of a lady. She's sitting down, like taking a spiritual bath, but her head's in the clouds, so she's kind of like dreaming about something. I think Quavo more so listened to the advice that he was given some type of way, and he did what he's supposed to do. I really feel like Quavo had some type of dream, and I feel like Takeoff had some type of dream. Takeoff kind of ignored his advice because Takeoff kind of liked that. Takeoff the type, I'm not gonna hear no negativity. I don't want no parts of negativity. If it's negativity, I'm just not paying no attention to it. But Quavo kind of listened to it and did what he was supposed to do. Look, yeah, see there, there was definitely danger coming towards Quavo too, but Quavo got blocked, and this was a spiritual block. This was a spiritual block. So like I said, y'all, Quavo, so what it looks like, Quavo went to these people and said, hey, what y'all want? Quavo gave them what they wanted, but they was still going to kill Quavo. The only thing that stopped Quavo was these ancestors behind him. That's what stopped Quavo. It was supposed to be both of them, y'all. Let me see. Is it supposed to be Offset too? Was it supposed to be Offset too? Wow. They definitely have to Offset too. Not so much because of what Offset has done, but because of who Offset is. They definitely have to Offset too. I hope this camera's still going. They definitely have to Offset too. We'll Offset. Ooh, the tower. They trying to tear down the whole group. I don't feel like this was a sacrifice. I feel like somebody just don't want Migos in the game no more. I don't even feel like this was a sacrifice. Look at that. This is just some man getting rid of something, pouring water out. But what I'm getting when I'm seeing is definitely trying to get rid of everything. Spirit, was this a sacrifice? A blood sacrifice? Was this a blood sacrifice? Yes or no? Just tell me yes or no. Was this a blood sacrifice? This is the Wheel of Fortune card. So, I feel like this is definitely ancestor protection. This will give me a yes, but it's something behind this. Let's ask this. Was it a sacrifice, like, was it offset sacrifice? Was it Quavo sacrifice? That's what I'm trying to say. Not like the record label sacrifice, not like that. Okay, look, this man minding his business, and this is a no card for me, y'all. So I feel like this actually was not Quavo's or Takeoff's sacrifice. They did not sacrifice him. This probably was like a sacrifice. This was another type of sacrifice. This is the Wheel of Fortune. This is the Wheel of Fortune. I hear it now, y'all. This is a Wheel of Fortune. This is like, yeah, sacrifice. This is somebody else's sacrifice. They trying to get all three of them. But I feel like they ancestors said, but didn't they give y'all what y'all wanted? So they still protected. It's the fact that they still have ancestral protection, and I'm getting chills all over me right now, only goes to show the Migos are not as far gone as you would think. All of them do. Successful businessmen. I said that at the beginning. Somebody just want them gone, because like I said, there was a yes in the Wheel of Fortune. So somebody want them gone because of all of the money, all the popularity, or whatever they're bringing in, all of the fortune that they have. That's why somebody wanted them gone. Somebody trying to take from them. Yeah. Look at this, y'all. Look at this same card where somebody's always dreaming. All of them had been warned. I really feel like all of them had dreams. All of them did. Spirit, anything else you want to say? Because I'm about to end the reading. Now that I'm seeing this initiation card, and I stopped the reading earlier to tell someone that they were going through initiation, what I'm hearing is, now I'm hearing that this was a form of an initiation, like Illuminati initiation. And this was not for the group Migos to lift up higher. This was probably the record label or something, somebody else. Spirit, somebody else's initiation. So somebody else trying to come in. Y'all know what I'm getting out? It's another group trying to come in. So they wanted to sacrifice the Migos. That's what I'm getting. Look at that, y'all. Look at this card. Definitely somebody trying to take out all of them. It's another group trying to come in, y'all. Another group similar to the Migos trying to. That's just what I'm hearing. Spirit, confirm what I'm saying. Is this true? And they are trying to sacrifice the Migos. That's what that is. Look at this, y'all. Didn't I say at the beginning there's somebody trying to take them out with this card? They're strategically trying to take them out. That's been watching them. That's what that is. They got it all wrong. They got it all wrong. They got it all wrong. I'm going to stop there, y'all. I'm going to stop there. It wasn't even a sacrifice. This was not Offset sacrifice and Takeoff. This was not Quavo sacrifice and Takeoff. This is some other group, I think, that's trying